Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Twin Peaks themed photo shoot at Harv's Island. If you're interested in content like this and would like to see more in the future, please remember to like and subscribe. So if you don't know, Twin Peaks is a show from the early 90s, directed and written by David Lynch. It basically follows an FBI agent named Dale Cooper in his quest to solve a murder of Laura Palmer, who is Twin Peaks' homecoming queen. It's really hard to describe the show. It's very surreal, very magical, supernatural, horror. It's an interesting show. I recommend you watch at least the first season. But basically this scene is going to be focused on Cooper's dream from season 1, where Cooper is having a dream and he basically enters this red room and meets a dwarf and a woman who looks like Laura Palmer. And this is like a really iconic scene from the show, so I thought it would be good to honor it with a photo shoot. And the reason why I'm doing this as a photo shoot but not an actual room build was because I felt this theme is a bit horror, I guess it doesn't really fit the theme of like a happy springcore island, so I thought it would be interesting to do it at Harv's. And also it'll be really cool to incorporate the other villagers in this photo shoot, so Harv's Island is a way where you can actually do really cool photo shoots with your villagers. So here, I'm basically starting to set up the scene. I'm basically now creating the living room, so the red room where the characters will be sitting. And basically I'm trying to have 3 characters in this photo shoot. You'll have Laura Palmer, or the woman who looks like Laura Palmer, Dale Cooper, and the Red Dwarf. So we'll be using 2 villagers and my character as the models, I guess. So first I'm going to be dressing up my character as Laura Palmer, and in this scene she's wearing a black dress and a pair of black heels. So very mature for like a young teenager. So I'm gonna basically find a black dress for Line to wear. It's interesting being able to, like, I guess, pick out your character's clothes. I tend to use very bright, colorful clothes, and it's interesting to wear, I guess, more mature clothes. It feels like, I don't know, Lion is growing up and she's a full adult. So the really cool thing about Harv's Island is that you're able to pick the expressions for your characters in these shots. So I guess for each character they're gonna have a separate expression. So for Laura, she's very mature and intense, so I think I'm gonna use the intense expression. And as for the Red Dwarf, we're going to be casting Octavian. Not just because he's red, of course because he's red, but I feel like Octavian sort of has like a playful side to him. So I think that would be really cool for the dwarf character. And one thing that's really cool about the dwarf character is that there's a part of the scene where he's actually dancing. So I think that would be another cool thing to incorporate in this photo shoot. And as for Dale Cooper, I'm casting Molly. I feel like Molly is not the most expected character to cast as an FBI agent, but I felt like she'd be super cute in a suit. And also, I feel like Molly is very inquisitive and she's always asking questions. She's just a cute character that I really want to incorporate into this. So now that everyone has their first expression, we can actually start taking pictures. One thing that I really like about taking pictures is that you can change the filters within the game. You don't have to do it in like Visco or in Instagram. And also you can add these like different frames. My favorite frame is the white frame, and in addition to the date, it reminds me of the pictures that my parents took of me as a kid. I really enjoyed looking at the old types of pictures, so it's really fun to be able to take those pictures in the game. And another thing that I really like about Harv's Island is that it's really easy to get pictures of your villagers in different positions too. So in the actual scene itself, there's a portion where all the characters are sitting, but there's also parts where like Octavian is dancing. So I guess the red dwarf is dancing, but also Laura, my character, is also moving around. So I guess when doing photo shoots, remember to like move your characters around. It's really fun to like think about how you're gonna create the composition of the picture. One thing that I really like about Animal Crossing is the big community of content creators. One thing that I really enjoy is watching clips or videos of other people's island. I feel like that really helps give me inspiration for how I'm gonna build my island. So where do you guys find your inspiration? I like using Instagram and Reddit a lot. So I think we have plenty of different shots and different compositions, so let's actually look at some of the pictures. I guess this picture fits the scene most. I really like the film filter. It looks like very vintage, very 90s, which is really cool. And I guess with this shot, this was sort of a mistake, frankly, but I really like how there's a really cool focus on the Lara Palmer character, which is sort of like the show itself, and how Dale slash Molly is looking upon it. Looks really cool. And the last one is sort of, I guess, like a blooper. Everyone's super happy, super like feeling it, I guess, and doesn't really fit the theme of the show, but I feel like that was like a nice blooper to have. So thank you for joining in my video. Please remember to like and subscribe, and see you later.